Hey everyone, welcome to the American Suppressor Association's April 2022 policy update. The biggest news this month is the success of ATF's e-form system, which they've been working on since 2014.
Did you hear I finally graduated?
Yeah, and just a shade under a decade, too. All right.
You know, a lot of people go to college for 7 years.
I know. They're called doctors.
It's a bit crazy that it took so long to launch, but at this point, we're just happy that the e-form system is live. ATF's goal all along has been NFA transfers in under 90 days, and it appears that they're delivering. Heck, we've even seen an approval in as little as 2 days, which is a great turnaround even by our standards. Now, we do still think that you shouldn't have to wait to purchase a suppressor because the National Firearms Act as a whole shouldn't exist. But given the statutory constraints that we have to work with, we do want to tip our cap to ATF for finally getting e-forms up and running and for committing the necessary resources to troubleshooting and making updates to the system. Now, speaking of ATF, in our last policy update, we discussed the congressional letters from 26 senators and 142 House Republicans demanding answers about ATF's blanket Form 1 denials. The letters asked ATF to respond by no later than April 1st, yet here we are, nearly a month later, with no answers. The American Suppressor Association submitted a Freedom of Information Act request on March 15th, asking for all internal communications and information pertaining to the Form 1 denials, delays, and change in protocol. As of the filming of this video, we have also not received a response. We are still working to get answers and are prepared to take legal action if necessary to get to the bottom of it. Lastly, we have some good news on the state advocacy front. On April 20th, the Alaska Senate unanimously passed SJR 20, which is Senator Joshua Revak's Senate joint resolution aimed at urging Alaska's federal delegation to support the Hearing Protection Act. Hats off to Senator Revak for his leadership and commitment to deregulating suppressors. The late Representative Don Young, Congress's longest tenured legislator, supported the Hearing Protection Act in each Congress since 2017. Senator Dan Sullivan, the junior senator for Alaska, has supported removing suppressors from the National Firearms Act since 2019. That makes Senator Lisa Murkowski the only member of the Alaska delegation who has not publicly supported the Hearing Protection Act. In addition to Senator Revak's SJR 20, there is an identical House version sponsored by Representative Kelly Merrick. Her resolution, HJR 27, has not yet made it out of committee. The American Suppressor Association will continue to work with Representative Merrick and members of the Alaska House to push for the passage of her bill. As always, thank you for trusting ASA as your source for news on all things suppressors. Stay tuned for more updates as they happen.